The JF-17 Thunder is a single-engine multi-role combat aircraft developed jointly by the Pakistan Aeronautical Complex and the Chengdu Aircraft Corporation of China. The builders say that the JF-17 can be used for multiple roles, including interception, ground attack, anti-ship, and aerial reconnaissance. December 30, 2019, the Pakistan Air Force has announced the production of the state-of-the-art JF-17 Thunder Block III fighter jets. JF-17 Thunder multi-role fighter is one of China's Pakistan most successful aerospace exports. While it was designed from the outset to be an export fighter, design-wise, it's a fusion of the MiG-21 and the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Over the past week, a number of media outlets had reported that Argentina was planning to buy the JF-17 fighter, being jointly manufactured by Pakistan and China. Media reports claimed the Argentine government had requested budget allocation of $664 million to buy 12 JF-17 Block III fighters in a budget document. The Twitter handle of the Pakistan Consulate General in Jeddah tweeted on September 18, Argentina has officially earmarked $664 million in its next year's budget for the purchase of 12 JF-17 Block III fighter jets from Pakistan. Argentina has not inducted new fighter aircraft for decades, since the Falklands War of 1982 against the UK. As a result of British pressure on global arms vendors and its own economic woes, the Argentine Air Force had been relying on a fleet of aging French-designed Mirage 3B fighters and US-built A-4 Skyhawk subsonic fighters. The retirement of the Mirage aircraft in 2015 left the Argentine Air Force without supersonic fighters. Argentina's attempts to buy aircraft, such as the Saab Gripen from Sweden and later the FA-50 trainer-like fighter from South Korea, were reportedly scuttled by British pressure. Both aircraft used British equipment, including ejection seats built by Martin Baker. Interestingly, JF-17 jets in Pakistan Air Force service use Martin Baker ejection seats. China had been offering the JF-17 to Argentina for several years now. In May this year, Merco Press, a news agency that covers South America, reported a delegation from China National Aerotechnology Import and Export Corporation had arrived in Buenos Aires to discuss the sale of JF-17 jets. Argentina, opting for a Russian or Chinese-designed fighter, would mark a radical shift as its Air Force has not operated non-Western aircraft. A sale of the JF-17 would mark a giant leap for China's strategic goals in South America. Pakistani journalist took to Twitter on Tuesday to say that the Malaysia-Pakistan JF-17 deal is underway. Pakistan's third-generation JF-17 Thunder deal with Malaysia on the way, he wrote, posting a picture of the PAC China JF-17. If true, this is not surprising, since the latest reports from earlier in 2021 have suggested already that Pakistani JF-17 Block III is competing with its South Korean counterpart as the last two choices that the Malaysian administration had chosen to buy the aircraft from. The Eurasian Times reported in April that China-Pakistani JF-17 fighter among the top choice, along with Korean FA-50, is the finalists. While many agree that JF-17 Block III makes an excellent contender, being a cheaper and much effective aircraft, some are of the view that Malaysia might not favor using a Chinese aircraft against China, except for training the Royal Malaysian Air Force for what to expect from the enemy side. It is worth mentioning that recently Argentina and Nigeria both have placed orders for Pakistani JF-17 Block III fighters. What do you think? Give your reviews and comment.